Hello and welcome to this Smart Pair video on the adoption of technology and digitalisation to help mitigate risk and optimise green energy assets. My name is Dan Catmore and I'm a partner at Osborne Clark and the co-head of our Smart Pair team. And today I'm going to be speaking with Antonio Dominguez of Quintas Analytics about how they help clients leverage technology and data to get the most out of their assets.
Hi Dan, good morning and nice to spend some minutes with you talking about digitization in the energy market and about how this digitization process can actually support investors of renewable assets.
Yeah, thanks Antonio for joining me today. Perhaps you could just give a short introduction of yourself and what you do at Quintas Analytics.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my name is Antonio Dominguez, and I'm head of analytics at Quintas Analytics. We are part of Quintas Energy Group. We are Quintas Energy branch on managing data to make better management decisions on renewable assets. And my background is law and business. I was studying law and business and did executive program in big data and analytics. I joined Quintas Energy like 7 years ago, and for the first few years I was working as contractual asset manager, so quite involved with all the operational process of managing renewable assets. And then after a few years, like 5 years ago, I moved into the digitization and business intelligence expert role until we decided to launch Quintas Analytics as an independent or branch last year.
Great, thank you so much for that. So perhaps we could start off by explaining what Quintas Analytics does, please, and how you help your clients.
I would definitely. At Quintas Analytics, we basically provide actionable data insight as a service to photovoltaic investors and asset managers. So what's that? What's actionable data insight as a service? So what we actually do is providing the analysis of what's going on the site, so they can make best management decisions based on assets data. How do we do it? By consolidating, governing, and analyzing portfolio data. We can extract those actionable insights for investors so they can focus on having those issues fixed and improving asset performance. That's quite relevant. We understand that asset managers should be actually getting focused on solving issues and planning to improve asset performance instead of dealing with data. Renewables world has become more complex little by little. There is a lot of data being taken from multiple assets, quite heterogeneous assets, with many different variables that need to be taken into consideration to make the best management decisions. So what we do is putting this data governance technology and also some human intelligence that allows us to process and analyze all that data very efficiently with quick result for the management team. So they can actually focus on those value add activities, on defining portfolio strategy, which is already quite relevant, and that's adding a lot of value. And they don't need to spend too much time on dealing with data issues.
Okay. And as an organization, you talk about the power in data. So I'm interested to hear, I suppose, more about what you mean by that.
Yeah, that's actually in our logo, power in data, and that's because we really understand that power for assets management is in data. We really understand that there is a lot of value in renewable assets data, and all this data can allow us to identify unavailabilities and underperformance that are actually affecting assets production, and therefore they are actually affecting investors' results, which is definitely relevant. So getting all that value from the asset empowers investors and asset managers to make better management decisions based on data. So for example, understanding in detail where your assets have the performance, where your assets have unavailabilities, and how they are affecting the the results of the investors is quite important to define the plan that you need to perform as manager, as investor, that you need to perform to ensure that things are solved as quick as possible. So that's why we provide those actionable data insights as a service, so the management team do not need to spend additional time on dealing with data. They can actually benefit from the results of the analysis without making the analysis, without performing the analysis in detail, but just taking the results, because those results are actual power for asset management. And those results are actually coming from data and from data analysis, and implies collecting data, standardizing data, cleansing data, and analyzing all that data to make the best management decision. That's why we say all the time that power is in data, and we need to extract all that power from data to make better management decisions on renewable assets.
Thank you, Antonio.